Hello, you're tuning in the English News Bulletin on QPVN channel. I'm Cho Nguyen, and now let me keep you up to date with the headlines. Merger of localities officially announced. Vietnam moves up in 2025 Global Peace Index. Patriotic trends spread from schools to social media. The ceremonies to announce resolutions and decisions on merging localities, establishing the two-tier local government system, establishing party organizations, appointing party committees, people's councils, people's committees, and Fatherland Front chapters of provinces, cities, communes, wards, and special economic zones simultaneously took place nationwide from 8 a.m. on June 30th. General Secretary Tô Lâm attended the ceremony in Ho Chi Minh City.
In his remarks to people nationwide, General Secretary Tô Lâm affirmed that the decision to rearrange the country is a historic step of strategic significance, marking a new development stage in the cause of perfecting the state administrative apparatus, the institutions and organization of the political system to be synchronous, streamlined, and effective, toward a modern, constructive, people-friendly, people-serving administrative system for the benefits of the people. The party chief called on all compatriots from the mountainous areas to far-off islands, from urban to rural areas, to continue to promote the tradition of great national unity, patriotism, community spirit, and mutual love to create a strong unity, which is the invincible strength of our people. He also called on international friends and partners and multilateral organizations to continue accompanying Vietnam in the journey of building a modern administration system, a dynamic economy, a comprehensively developed society, and a Vietnam that is affectionate, hospitable, integrated, cooperative, and responsible for peace, stability, progress, and prosperity. The party general secretary emphasized the spirit of making each working day be a day of creation, each person be a soldier on the innovation front, the revolutionary spirit imbued with the national soul, always strongly, resolutely, and creatively demonstrated in every action, every decision, and every step of development.
The restructuring of administrative units and the implementation of a two-tier local government model are inevitable requirements for national development in the context of globalization, digital transformation, and the fourth industrial revolution. It is also a valuable opportunity to renovate leadership thinking, reform state management methods, strongly apply science and technology, enhance national governance quality, and improve service efficiency for the people. These contents were emphasized during the ceremonies announcing the resolutions and decisions of the central and local governments on administrative units mergence. President Lương Cường attended the ceremony in Hanoi. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended the ceremony in Hải Phòng. National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn attended the ceremony in Cần Thơ City.
In Hanoi, the number of commune and ward-level administrative units have been reorganized from 526 to 126 units, including 51 wards and 75 communes. Along with other localities nationwide, communes and wards in Hanoi will officially operate under the two-tier local government model from July the 1st. In his speech at the ceremony, President Lương Cường emphasized that only when Hanoi develops strongly and modernly, its role as the capital, the center, the leader, and the symbol can be fully promoted, meeting the expectations of the party, state, people across the country, and international friends. Speaking at the ceremony announcing Haiphong's resolutions and decision, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính affirmed that the merger of Haizong Province and Haiphong City into a new provincial-level administrative unit named Haiphong City reflects the party and state's strategic and long-term vision. This opens up new development space, optimizes resources, and creates new momentum for development. After the reorganization, Cần Thơ City, Hậu Giang, and Sóc Trăng provinces have merged to form the new Cần Thơ City, a centrally governed city. The new Cần Thơ city has 103 commune-level administrative units, including 31 wards and 72 communes, covering an area of over 6,300 square kilometers, with a population of nearly 4.2 million and an economic scale of approximately $10.8 billion. Delivering a speech at the announcement ceremony, National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn urged Cần Thơ City to focus on socio-economic development, ensuring defense security, striving to become a national growth hub, a driving force for regional development, a center for trade, services, logistics, and marine economy, and a hub for startups, science and technology, innovation, and artificial intelligence.
As assigned by the Politburo and the Secretariat, on June 30th, government leaders and National Assembly leaders attended the ceremony to announce the resolution and decision on the arrangement of administrative units of localities nationwide. General Phan Văn Giang, Minister of National Defense, attended the ceremony to announce the resolutions and decisions of the central and local governments on administrative unit arrangement in Đồng Tháp Province, while Senior Lieutenant General Trịnh Văn Quyết, Chairman of the General Political Department, attended the event in Tuyên Quang Province.
Tiền Giang and Đồng Tháp provinces were merged into Đồng Tháp Province with 102 new commune-level administrative units. The merger not only expands the space for socio-economic development, but also creates conditions for structuring resources, increasing regional connectivity, optimizing the local governance system, and attracting investment resources in a more effective way. At the ceremony in Tuyên Quang Province, Lieutenant General Nguyễn Quang Ngọc, Deputy Chief of the General Staff, announced the resolutions and decisions of the Central Committee. According to the resolution of the National Assembly, Hà Giang and Tuyên Quang provinces will be merged into a new province named Tuyên Quang Province. On behalf of the party and state leaders, Senior Lieutenant General Trịnh Văn Quyết praised the spirit, high sense of responsibility, and utmost efforts of Tuyên Quang and Hà Giang provinces over the past time, believing that the party committee, government, and people of all ethnic groups in Tuyên Quang Province would boost comprehensive development in the province.
July 1st, 2025 marks a special historical milestone. As General Secretary Tô Lâm article on the power of unity on June 29th mentioned that history has assigned us the extremely important task of creating a streamlined and effective apparatus to meet the requirements of rapid and sustainable development of the country in the new period.
63 provinces and cities of Vietnam were reorganized into 34 provinces and cities. Merging administrative units is to unlock internal strength so that Vietnam can reach far. In my opinion, the provincial merger will help stimulate GDP development in the time to come. The development and prosperity of the country for the benefits of the people is the destination of all policies. Therefore, the policy of streamlining the apparatus of the political system and merging administrative units received a high consensus from the people. It is a sound policy of the party, especially through collecting public opinions on the implementation of the party's policy on the provincial merger, which has been supported by the people. The merger is not only a change on administrative boundaries, but also a breakthrough in mindset for socio-economic development and brings greater benefit to the people. The first step for our nation to firmly step into the new era will also be marked from June 30th, when localities announce the decision for reorganization, and from July 1st, when the two-level local government model is officially put into operation. In this sacred moment, the whole nation has joined hands for the bright future of the country, under the leadership of the party for a prosperous and powerful Vietnam.
On June 30th, the Military University of Culture and Arts held a ceremony to evaluate and approve the scientific research project titled Improving the Performance Methods of Folk Songs from Vietnam's 3 Regions. It is an effort to systematically and creatively integrate folk music into teaching activities in military environment.
The project not only focuses on enhancing performance techniques, but also aims to evoke emotions and appreciation of folk music for each artist. Through practical sessions featuring many representative folk songs, the research team identified current challenges in teaching and performing, thus proposing specific solutions to bring folk music into military arts training in a lively manner.
Nâng cao chất lượng biểu diễn ca khúc mang âm hưởng dân ca ba miền.
To improve the performance quality of folk songs from all three regions of Vietnam, artists must deeply feel the essence of folk materials. In addition, they need strong vocal techniques and professional performance styles, together with thorough preparation in terms of sound, light, costumes, and performance spaces. Beyond the academic work, the project opened up a new approach to vocal arts training in a military environment. The well-invested research and practice enabled students to master performance skills while deeply absorbing the national spirit embedded in each traditional melody. The project's results are an important basis towards practical application in teaching. We'll continue reviewing, evaluating, and perfecting it, gradually integrating it into our training programs. Bringing to the public heartfelt folk melodies, military artists do more than just performing. They're making contribution to preserving and reviving traditional cultural values. Therefore, from each stage to each lesson, the sounds of the homeland continue to resonate, arousing national pride and inspirations for future generations.
Coming up next, Vietnam moves up in 2025 Global Peace Index. Patriotic trend spreads from schools to social media. According to the Global Peace Index, Vietnam has climbed one spot among 163 countries and territories in the world. In details, Vietnam ranked the 38th in the second tier of countries with the high peace index and an overall score of 1.721. This year's results show that the average level of global peace has decreased by 0.56%. This is the 12th time over the past 16 years that the level of peace has decreased, with 65 countries improving and 97 countries decreasing in peace level. 2025 is the 18th year that the Global Peace Index has ranked 163 independent countries and territories according to their level of peacefulness. Produced by the Institute for Economics and Peace, the GPI is the world's leading measure of global peace. It is undeniable that social networks have opened up a new space to express patriotism. However, to spread patriotism sustainably and deeply, it is needed more than just temporary trends. There need investment, serious research, and especially educational activities. It is within the school walls, through lessons on history and culture, the seeds of national pride will sound and nurtured among citizens who have high sense of responsibility for the country.
In the flow of integration and the explosion of the digital age, patriotism is no longer an abstract concept, but is vividly and diversely expressed in the perception and actions of young people. At the Foreign Trade University, that patriotic flame is not only burned through books and at lecture halls, but also rises strongly in cyberspace, connecting hearts and arousing civic responsibility in each student. Patriotism here can be defined as not only the love for one's homeland, but also the responsibility for their homeland. Then students are aware of their responsibility for inheriting the tradition and contribute to developing the country more prosperously. Fostering patriotism in students is not only the responsibility of the school, but also the mission of the whole society. When the love for the homeland is nurtured in consciousness and action, we can completely trust in a young generation of courage and responsibility, those who are full of aspirations to build a prosperous and powerful country.
And that's all for now. Remember, you can always watch news again at QPVN.vn. Now, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.